Hey, what's up you guys? Justin Rivas here. Just wanting to talk to you a little bit about this, the Olympus 9-18mm f4.256, and specifically talking about if this is a good lens for vlogging. If you don't know me, maybe just stumbled across me on YouTube, I do have a vlog of my own. It's not hugely or wildly or crazy popular, but it's doing pretty well and growing, and I get to spend a lot of time vlogging. I think I'm up to episode number 73 or 74 as of the writing of this, and for the last about 60 some episodes I've been using the Panasonic 12-35mm 2.8, which is a beautiful lens, but I was borrowing it to use on my Panasonic G7, one of the most underrated vlogging cameras out there. But I was looking to get something that was a little bit wider. Now, I don't know how much shopping or looking around you've looked for micro four thirds. We basically have three options for ultra wide angle lenses right now. You have the Panasonic 7-14 f4. You have this, the Olympus 9-18 f4.256. And Olympus has actually released a new 7-14 f2.8, which is really cool and good in low light. But between these three options, how did I end up picking this one? Well, this one is the cheapest, so that definitely played a factor into it. And on the other side of it too, it has an interesting range because it's not quite as super wide as the other ones, but it allows you to zoom in a little bit more. So I thought that might be a little bit more helpful for vlogging. So I've been using it for just maybe 3 or 4 vlogs so far, and I've had some time to run through its paces, and I'm selling it. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to get the Panasonic 7-14. Well, why is that? It may not be necessarily for you that you might want or not want this, but for me with the Panasonic cameras and when you're vlogging, that continuous autofocus is really important. And for Panasonic, they have this technology, I think it's called depth from defocus, where they're able to achieve focus quicker by kind of checking out the background. Well, I didn't know this, but it only works with Panasonic lenses, and it won't work with this Olympus. So if you're using that full-time continuous autofocus, I found that this lens struggled a little bit trying to keep up with focusing on the camera, and for me that's a kind of a huge deal. Maybe you're vlogging with an Olympus camera, or maybe you're more of a filmmaker and you don't use that continuous full-time autofocus, then this is a really good option. Brand new, I think, in Canada right now, this is on sale for $850. Whereas the Panasonic 7-14 is $1,350. So it's a huge jump, and if you plan to use it for that most wide setting anyway, this is going to be at f4 and the Panasonic's going to be at f4. So in that way you're able to save kind of hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The other thing about this too is it is so compact for traveling. Like, it basically collapses down to nothing, and you do have to kind of unlock it to get it to work, but it's really so tiny and so small. That new Olympus 7-14 f2.8 is like, it's giant and it's really heavy, and when you're holding up a camera all day on a vlog, weight is really, really important. So that's something that's really nice about this lens. So overall, for vlogging, I don't know that this is the best lens. If you are simply trying to create films or make movies, or you have some kind of setup where you're not using the continuous autofocus of your camera, or maybe with an Olympus body it's better, but with my Panasonic G7, I imagine it'd be the same with the GH4 if you were using that. That continuous autofocus means that this is maybe not the best lens for vlogging. Otherwise, quality, if you want to see some footage of it, go look at vlog 72 or 71 on my vlog. Those were both shot with this for sure, and you can see kind of the quality of the footage, and I think it actually turned out really, really nice. I've got one of them that is 4K on there, so if you want to see in 4K how this lens holds up and you have that screen, go and watch that. So I've got a couple of examples there, but otherwise I've generally been happy with the lens. It's just the focusing. It tends to hunt a little bit more, specifically with this camera, and maybe a little bit more of an older design, but for the money, I think it's a cool lens, just not for vlogging. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.